Please take a moment and silence all electronic devices at this time. Thank you. Please rise. You may be seated.
Good afternoon. Oh, come on, you can do better than that. Good afternoon. Y'all back here smile. It's a happy day. On behalf of the College Board of Trustees and Dr. Mark Porch, I am pleased to welcome you to Caldwell Community College and Technical Institute's J. Roy Hill Civic Center. Today we gather for the highlight of the year as we celebrate the accomplishments of our 2025 graduates, as well as CCC&TI's continued success serving our students and community. During the past academic year, we celebrated several campus improvement projects, including the completion and dedication of the new Larry W. Taylor Intramural Athletic Field, which opened in the fall of 2024. We continued work on the expansion of our training facilities on the Watauga campus, which will allow us to increase program offerings and serve more students in the high country. We also announced the allocation of funds and plans for a new state-of-the-art Health Services building on the Caldwell campus, with construction slated to begin later this year. CCC&TI was also honored as the 2024 recipient of the Alfred Adams Award for Economic Development by the Boone Area Chamber of Commerce, recognizing our contributions to growth and development in the High Country. CCC&TI, along with 14 other community colleges in most of western North Carolina, was directly impacted by Hurricane Helene. Many CCC&TI graduates, such as paramedics, firefighters, law enforcement officers, truck drivers, linemen, and healthcare workers, to name a few, were on the front lines responding to our communities when they needed them most. CCC&TI faculty, staff, and students were also able to partner with a number of community organizations to help support recovery efforts in a variety of ways in our service area and across the region. One of the most impactful partnerships to emerge after the storm was the opportunity to provide space for more than 100 Valley Crucis Middle School students to finish the academic year on our Watauga campus in Boone while construction of their new facility is completed this year. And there were many more achievements thanks to the hard work of our students, faculty, staff, and community. At this time, I'm going to ask all faculty and staff to please stand. Please join me in thanking them for their work. I'd also like to welcome any special guests with us today from the Board of Trustees, the Foundation Board, public school representatives, and county commissioners from Caldwell and Watauga counties. Please stand and be recognized at this time. We appreciate their support of the college and the community. Would also like to recognize our musicians. Vocalist Abigail Triplett is not only providing the music for today's ceremony, she just graduated with her associate's degree in fine arts in music in today's 10 a.m. ceremony. I'd also like to recognize CCC&TI chorus accompanist Spence Robertson and Fine Arts Music Program Director Justin Butler and Instructor Luke Bender for providing music for today's ceremony. Let's give them a hand for their fine performance. And now, the real reason that we're here. Regardless of the path that brought you to this stage, you've completed a tremendous goal and we're proud of you. I'd like to share some facts about this year's class before they walk across the stage. CCC&TI is honoring a total of 892 students in today's ceremonies. 307 of them are first-generation college graduates. 271 of them are adult learners aged 25 and up. The class of 2025 also includes 606 graduates from Caldwell County and 178 from Watauga County. In all, today's graduates represent 43 counties across the state of North Carolina. Our youngest graduate is 17 and our most senior graduate is 62. The average age of this year's graduating class is 25. A total of 36 graduates have earned multiple credentials. Also among this year's graduates are 19 Dream Scholars, 64 Trio SSS graduates, and 24 CCC&TI student athletes. We also have 11 graduates entering registered apprenticeships in their field of study. And I'm proud to say we're also honoring 63 individuals who are earning their high school credentials. In total, CCC&TI will award 931 credentials in today's ceremonies. Again, congratulations to each of you, and thanks to all of you who have joined us today as we pay tribute to the graduating class of 2025.
Each year at our May graduation ceremonies, the Board of Trustees is proud to present the Trustees Student Award of Merit to two students, one from a college transfer program and one from a technical program. Deserving students are nominated by faculty and selected by board members for this prestigious honor. Award of Merit recipients are given a plaque commemorating this special recognition and also receive a monetary award of $500. This year's Award of Merit for college transfer was presented to Sophia Bonnier, a Caldwell Early College high school student at yesterday's College Decision Day celebration. This year's Award of Merit for a student in the technical program will be presented during the 4 p.m. graduation ceremony later today. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipients of the Trustees Student Award of Merit.
Good afternoon. Students, we have a special treat for you today as we welcome home a Caldwell County native as your graduation speaker. Nation Hahn is a former Highbrighton High School graduate, and he is a true champion of Caldwell County, CCC&TI, and all community colleges. He currently serves as a senior advisor to the John M. Belk Endowment. As a co-founder of the statewide nonprofit news organization, Education NC, which launched in 2015, Nation led the post-secondary and community college coverage at EdNC, including serving as the author of the award-winning Awake 58 newsletter. He has visited all 58 community colleges in the state multiple times, and he will tell you that Caldwell is his favorite of the 58. And throughout his career, Nation has served in a variety of leadership and board roles focused on education, housing, and food insecurity. He has been named an Aspen Ideas Best Fellow, a Z. Smith Reynolds Community Leadership Council member, and to the Triangle Business Journal's 40 Under 40 list. He received the Citizen of the Year Award from Indie Week in 2016 and was named a Southerner of the Year by Southern Living magazine that same year. Having traveled to all 100 North Carolina counties, Nation is always happy to discuss vinegar-based barbecue, the best biscuits, and his favorite small towns across the state, and he has been to Clarence's and Donna's Cafe here in Caldwell County many times. Please welcome back home my friend, Mr. Nation Hahn.
Good afternoon, everybody. My dad was here earlier, and he asked me if Dr. Porch had made up part of that bio, to which I assured him it was all true. He still doesn't quite know what I do, and that's okay. Hello, graduates. This day's about you. The sleepless nights, the frustrating moments, and the stress, I guess, were all worth it. Today is your day to celebrate your accomplishments, and so congratulations. And congratulations to Dr. Porch and all of the faculty and staff who did so well this year in such a trying time. As a son of Caldwell County, it is a real honor to be back here today. One of the things and lessons I've learned over the last 15 to 20 years is that some folks think you have to leave Caldwell County, you have to leave rural North Carolina to do big things. And the truth is, I've realized some of the most impactful leaders I know are right here. I want to share a few lessons I've learned from those leaders. First, you'll find that life doesn't always offer a straight line of progress. One of my favorite quotes comes from Robert F. Kennedy, who said, "There's a Chinese curse, which says, may you live in interesting times." Class of 2025, you've certainly lived through interesting times. You've navigated a pandemic, watched a ground war break out in Europe, and experienced rapid shifts in technology, including AI, which I'm sure none of you used on your homework. And here in Western North Carolina, of course, all of us endured Hurricane Helene, when this college became not just a place of learning, but a community anchor. It's been a challenging few years for all of us, but you have demonstrated a resilience that cannot be taught, and I promise you that this will come in handy as you move through life. 17 years ago, I sat at my own college graduation. Our speaker fell sick the night before, and there wasn't a backup. So I'm sorry that you didn't have the same luck. It meant that it was really short. time, though, I was, optimistic and young and could never have predicted what life would hold. The economy crashed that fall. In the years that came ahead, I lost many family members to violent crime and to cancer, to drug overdoses. When my path crumbled beneath me, as it did so often, I learned that progress isn't a straight line, but more like a forest trail with steep climbs and unexpected turns. And yet those same turns that often seemed like dead ends often led to unexpected and remarkable moments. I never anticipated founding a statewide nonprofit and working with community leaders and educational institutions across all 100 counties. I never knew I would have the good fortune to work with all 58 community colleges as part of my work with the John M. Belk Endowment. I didn't know I'd find love again after losing my wife. And through it all, through my own interesting times, I discovered that resilience isn't something that you can find alone. It comes from lessons I learned here in Caldwell County. Lessons that we can get by with the help of our friends, our family, our faith, and a simple belief that tomorrow can be better than today. The second lesson I've learned is that in today's connected world, location no longer limits us. We can make a difference anywhere. We can make a difference right here. And I've witnessed this firsthand across our region. In Wilkes County, I've met a young lady named Devin who started Wilkes Recovery Revolution because there wasn't a community recovery site for those struggling through opioids and through addiction. What started as one woman's response to her own struggles has become a crisis center that meets pressing needs every single day. And just a little north of here in Mitchell County, I met Drew Zucchino, who created Tractor Food Hub, which connects local farmers to local markets, create opportunity for them and their families, and it also served as a food pantry in the immediate aftermath of Hurricane Helene. And right here in Caldwell County, your own president, Dr. Mark Porch, chose to lead this college in the community that shaped him. He's actually up on the wall upstairs in the Sports Hall of Fame, which I went and saw earlier, and I'm going to ask him for an autograph later. He could have gone anywhere, but he came home, and along the way became one of the finest community college presidents in North Carolina, and indeed in the entire country. Drew and Devin and Dr. Porch didn't wait for opportunity to find them or they didn't need to go elsewhere. They created it right here where they were needed most. All of you have individual gifts, including the gifts to make the change that this community needs. Rural North Carolina needs you, Caldwell County needs you, and you might be surprised at how quickly you can make a difference right here at home. Because you understand this community's needs in a way that outsiders never could. My third and final lesson, my third and final really wish for you all is that you'll become a champion for Caldwell Community College and colleges everywhere. When the hurricane devastated Western North Carolina, it was Caldwell Community College that demonstrated what it truly means to be your community's college. While many institutions talk about serving their communities, this college lived it. Marty Walker, Director of Electrical Line Workers, took a college bucket truck and worked alongside the city of Lenore and the fire department to remove trees from power lines. And Scott Hartley used one of the college's tractor and trailers to support critical supplies for this campus and hard-hit communities across the region. These hurricane response stories aren't exceptions. They're examples of what community colleges do best. Meet people where they are and serve them. Sometimes that means clearing roads and clearing power lines. Other times it means instructors clearing a path for students to walk through today at this graduation. I was inspired to learn recently about a nursing graduate who's here today. She started her journey with CCC&TI as an 11-year-old in 1999, receiving a Truman Scholarship. Growing up without much, she traveled 17 miles each way just to use the college's computers because her family couldn't afford internet at home. Through divorce and single motherhood, financial hardship, and personal loss, she kept returning to this institution because it provided a path forward when no other existed. As she shared in a note I had joy to read, she said, "I knew that my daughter was looking up to me, and that I wanted her to know what it means to persevere, to never give up. And today, she is here graduating." Caldwell Community College students and graduates are special, and they include many of my own family members. In the 1980s, my great-grandmother and my Aunt Bobby both retired. Neither had more than an 8th grade education, and both had sworn to themselves that they would go back to get a GED upon retirement. They actually talked my grandmother and my aunt into joining them, and all four enrolled together. sure how my Nana made it through her homework. I can only imagine it was stressful for everyone around. But they did it, and they graduated on the same day. They were special to me, but the truth is all community college students are special. As Dr. Porch told me once, resiliency, determination, engagement, inspiration, these are some of the terms he would use for college students at Caldwell and elsewhere. Every student here has a story, and in situations where many would give up, that you have found ways to achieve your goals. So as you graduate, I urge you to tell the story of Caldwell Community College. For too long, our community colleges have been referred to as the best kept secret in North Carolina, but they shouldn't be. Everyone should know what our community colleges do and mean. And so when someone asks you about your degree, tell them why you chose CCC&TI. When you're successful in your career, as I have no doubt you will be, come back and mentor or teach. I'm sure they'll be hiring faculty still. When people wonder if we should invest in our community colleges, tell them about how this education opened doors that might otherwise remain closed. So as I draw to a close, I want you to think back about what I said about the curse of living in interesting times. As we all leave this room, as you all graduate, I hope that we might find hope in these moments instead. My wish for all of you is that you continue to live in these interesting times, not just as a bystander, but as someone who can create their own destiny. Because interesting times don't just test us, they reveal us. As the last few years that just test you, they reveal your strengths. So now I encourage you to go show the world what Caldwell Community College graduates are made of. Thank you. Have a great day.
The time you've been waiting for. Will the candidates for graduation please rise and step forward to be recognized?
With honors. Archie Lamont Thornton, Jr., Associate in Arts. Dr. Porch, I present to you the candidates for graduation, Associate in Science. Elijah C. Nash, Dream Scholar. Dr. Porch, I present to you the candidates for graduation, Associate in Applied Science, Biomedical Equipment Technology. Ethan Spencer Boyette. Justin Wayne Chester, with honors. Yira Me H. Boudry, with honors. Philip Michael Hawkins. John David Anthony Mraz, with honors. Alejandro Arroyo. Dr. Porch, I present to you the candidates for graduation. Associate in Applied Science, Business Administration. Mary Allison Cook, Registered Apprentice. Renee Cox with honors. Gretchen Ivy Davis with honors. Ashley Davis Henson with honors. Jason Lee Salzman. Paige Dawn Whitener. Brittany Smith Townsend with honors. Diana Jean Hudson with honors. Also, Associate in Applied Science, Accounting and Finance, Outstanding Student Award with honors. Dr. Porch, I present to you the candidates for graduation, Business Administration Diploma. April Lynn Miller. Dr. Porch, I present to you the candidates for graduation, Cosmetology Diploma. Monica Aguilar. Kasia Elise Allen with honors. Maggie Marie Bradford with honors. Lily Scarlett Klein. Madison Lee Cook with honors. Olivia Marie Thompson with honors. Sadie Elizabeth Mosqueda Lemus. Anayeli Vasquez Perez with honors. Dr. Porch, I present to you the candidates for graduation, Cosmetology Certificate. Christina Madeline Hatcher with honors. Amelia Marinley Laughlin with honors. Also Associate in General Education with honors. Cortera Juliet McCurdy. Allison Collins Rowland with honors. Heather Nicole Rosenbaum with honors. Kylie Bree Summerlin with honors. Lisa Townsend with honors. present to you the candidates for graduation, Associate in Applied Science, Early Childhood Education, Career Entry Track. Christina, Tahali, and Banner. Elizabeth Lynn Harper. Elizabeth Jean Harris, Career Entry Track. Heather Renee Miller, Career Entry Track. Carol Ann Marie Penland, Career Entry Track. Registered Apprentice with Honors. Haley Sue Shepherd, Career Entry Track. Tiffany Ann Williams, Career Entry Track. Dr. Porch, I present to you the candidates for graduation, Associate in Applied Science, Early Childhood Education, Licensure Transfer Track. Catherine Lashesu Brewer. Ursula Ann Cable. Jessica D. Crane, with honors. Soraya Lynn Wilcox. Dr. Porch, I present to you the candidates for graduation, Early Childhood Education Diploma. Michaela Whitney Klein, with honors. Tori Luann Lingerfeld, Certificate Early Childhood Education School Age Provider, with honors. Dr. Porch, I present to you the candidates for graduation, Associate in Applied Science, Electrical System Technology. Xavier Zion Barnes. Dr. Porch, I present to you the candidates for graduation, Associate in Applied Science, Electronics, Engineering, Technology. Ronald Perez Cardenas, with honors. Antonio Robert Maldonado. Christian Alexander Teniente. Dr. Porch, I present to you the candidates for graduation, High School Equivalency Diploma. Ivy Athena Austin. Cheyenne Paige Baker. Derek Lee Wiley Brown. Kristen Amanda Burris. Nilce Melissa Valle Castaneda. Jonathan Scott Cook. Emily Victoria Craig. Hannah Faith Forehand. Caraway Coleman Forehand. Christina Ann Stevens. Gabriela Eva Garcia. Catalina Emiliana Garcia. Jaylee Grace Hall. Connor Douglas Handy. Chloe Faith Miller. Julia Ann Nelson. Summer Elaine Newman. Gina Rosalie Nixon. Manuel de Jesus Reyes. Iris Rivas. Elsa Trejo Gonzalez. Tatiana Lachey Shelton. Marybeth Violet Sines. Sandy Carol Tamayo. Kylie Dean Thornburg. Christina Michelle Tucker. Patience Elizabeth Wood. Kiara Nicole Shaw, with honors. Dr. Porch, I present to you the candidates for graduation. Associate in Applied Science, Industrial Systems Technology, Mechatronics. Lex Arthur Scott Phillips. Associate in Applied Science, Electronics Engineering Technology. Outstanding Student Award. Dr. Porch, I present to you the candidates for graduation. Associate in Applied Science, Information Technology, Computer Programming and Development track. Brianna Marie Henson. Adrian Marquez, with honors. Dr. Porch, I present to you the candidates for graduation. Associate in Applied Science, Information Technology, Network Management track. John C. Bruckman IV. Caleb Aaron Parker. Denny Alfredo Sanchez Rodriguez, with honors. Trevor R. Smith, with honors. Dr. Porch, I present to you the candidates for graduation. Associate in Applied Science, Information Technology, System Security track. Abigail Lauren Hall, Outstanding Student Award, with honors. Also, Associate in General Education. James Reddick, with honors. Joshua Aiden Edward Reed, Certificate Information Technology, Computer Programming and Development, with honors. Dr. Porch, I present to you the candidates for graduation. Associate in Applied Science, Mechanical Engineering Technology. Juan Raul Calderon. Dawson Cole Church. Dr. Porch, I present to you the candidates for graduation. Associate in Applied Science, Medical Office Administration, Diploma, Office Management. Cameron Nicole Chandler. Samantha Page Corral. Tanya L. Dula. Sabrina Leanne Lindsay, with honors. Outstanding Student Award. Audrey Michelle Holt, with honors. Karen Suzanne Starkin, with honors. present to you the candidates for graduation. Associate in Applied Science, Industrial Systems Technology, Mechatronics. Douglas Wayne Cobb Jr. with honors. Dr. Porch, I present to you the candidates for graduation. Diploma, Medical Office Administration. Carol Schaefer Anderson with honors. Also Associate in General Education with honors. Sydney Page Ferguson, Medical Office Administration. Wanda R. Matthews with honors. Savannah Jo Rucker with honors. Aisha Rochelle Sally with honors. Carla Suletta, Outstanding Student Award with honors. Whitney Monpower Whiteside with honors. Dr. Porch, I present to you the candidates for graduation. Associate in Applied Science, Office Management. Jenny Lynn Church, Outstanding Student Award with honors. Dr. Porch, I present to you the candidates for graduation. Associate in Applied Science, Paralegal Technology. Marina Ann Miller with honors. Marquita Lacaris Turner. Dr. Porch, I present to you the candidates for graduation. Associate in Applied Science, Welding Technology. Leah Alexander Lee Barrier. Emily Brooke Bolin, Green Jace Riley Baumgartner. Anna Elizabeth Bev, Registered Apprentice. Jacob Stephen Guffey with honors. Lacelia Shantera Harris. Levi Nathaniel Lumen with honors. Ella Renee Pennell with honors. Austin Garrett West. Rylan Caden White with honors. Also Associate in Arts. Also Associate in General Education. Lexon Michael Bennett with honors. Joseph Charles Brendel, with honors. Autumn Faith Hegler, Associate in Arts, with honors. Dr. Porch, this concludes the presentation of the candidates for graduation for the class of 2025.
I told them they had about 5 more minutes. They had to hang in there. Reminded the people on the front row that were on TV they had to keep smiling for just a few more minutes. Isn't this a great day? Here at CCC&TI, we always say that graduation is the best day of the year. The day we celebrate our students and their success, and today we celebrate the CCC&TI graduating class of 2025. Congratulations, graduates, and if you'll hang in there just a few more minutes for me. What an honor to have Nation back home to deliver our commencement address. Wasn't he awesome? Let's give him a thank you, Nation, for being here. You certainly made this day more special for all of us. Students, I want to congratulate each of you for your commitment and dedication, and most of all, your success. You have so much to be proud of. And I also want to congratulate the families and the friends of our graduates. They share in your achievement. And I would like to express gratitude to the faculty and staff who imparted knowledge and provided support along your educational journey. Today is a proud day for them as well. And I know that these students share my appreciation for all of you who have supported and encouraged them along the way. Students, will you join me in thanking those in the audience who helped make this day possible? CCC&TI graduates, today is your day. Today we celebrate you. As you complete your educational journey at CCC&TI and move on to the next phase of your lives. And as you leave CCC&TI, my responsibility is to issue a charge to the graduates. And as I thought about what to say to you, the one thing that kept popping in my mind is something that Nation referred to in his comments, and that is resilience. If there is one word that captures the essence of the 2025 graduating class, it is definitely resilience. For these nearly 900 graduates, the diplomas they are receiving today are far more than a piece of paper. They are medals of honor. They should all be receiving honorary degrees in resilience. Think about this with me for just a moment. Many of these students endured the challenges of COVID just a few short years ago. All of us probably thought we would never have to deal with any type of challenge that severe again during our lifetime. Then on September 27th, Hurricane Helene showed up, completely uninvited, I might add, and brought its wrath and destruction throughout western North Carolina. Water and down trees were everywhere. Power was out throughout our communities. Communication was sparse, and there was no Wi-Fi. Many roads were impassable Some areas were completely inaccessible and looked like a war zone, and college operations were interrupted. During the hurricane, some of our students lost their homes, their cars, laptops, and other personal property. Some even lost loved ones during the storm. Going to class, submitting homework assignments, and taking tests were the last thing on students' minds, and rightly so. And yet, you found a way to keep going. You made up the work, you submitted the papers and the assignments, you stayed the course, and you are here on this graduation stage, degrees getting ready to be conferred, and soon to be college graduates. You survived COVID, mask mandates, a toilet paper shortage, and Hurricane Helene. You survived college and life during times of isolation and uncertainty. You logged in when it would have been easier to log out. You have been battle tested, and you have been stretched and subjected to countless challenges, and you have emerged stronger, more resilient, and full of resolve. You are ready to face any storm or hardship that this world can throw at you. So class of 2025, the challenge is set. Keep being awesome. Go forward with the same level of courage, determination, and grit that got you through a global pandemic and a catastrophic hurricane and to this graduation stage. When the next storms come and the winds blow, stay strong and put your battle-tested, proven resiliency to work. Congratulations, graduates, and best of luck to all of you. I think they're ready. So now is the time we all have been waiting for. Will all of the candidates for graduation please rise? I'm blaming the audience here. The faculty and staff of Caldwell Community College and Technical Institute have certified that the candidates for graduation assembled here have faithfully fulfilled the requirements of their respective educational programs as specified by the State Board of Community Colleges. So therefore, by the authority vested in me by the state of North Carolina and the college's Board of Trustees, I hereby convey to you all the rights, privileges, and honors associated with being graduates of Caldwell Community College and Technical Institute. Students, will you turn your tassels, and ladies and gentlemen, will you join me